Hello and welcome to your Zoom instructional video. My name is Bill Swenson and I will be your host. I assume that you already know some basics of using Zoom, so I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that will make your experience much smoother. You can access Zoom from your Yavapai College portal. You can create this Zoom button by clicking the Add Remove shortcut, finding Zoom and clicking Add. This will open your Zoom portal and you can begin by scheduling a new meeting. Give your meeting a name. I recommend using the recurring meeting option and then selecting your recurrence as no fixed time. This allows this meeting to happen indefinitely, so you can continue to use the same link throughout the entire semester. When you're done, scroll down and click Save. Next, we'll take a look at some settings. I recommend turning on the auto-saving chats setting. This allows you to record all of the text that your students type, any questions that they enter through there. I would also turn on the non-verbal feedback. This allows students to use some basic emojis to express their opinions and then allow feedback during the meeting. Most importantly, I recommend the show a join from your browser link. So students are using a computer that is not their own and are not able to download the Zoom application. This allows them to click that link when they go to join the Zoom meeting, so they don't have to download anything but can still participate in the meeting. Next, go to the Recordings tab. And I recommend turning on automatic recordings and recording in the cloud. This way you don't have to remember to click to record that meeting every single time. It'll just automatically save it for you. Next, let's take a look at the Zoom app so that we can try a sample meeting. Remember, when you join a meeting, you will be visible to your students. You want to be dressed in the proper attire. And if you're wearing pajama bottoms, make sure you stay seated. Some commonly used features are the chats, so you can communicate to your students this way. You can also now use reactions to give your students a thumbs up or clap for them for an amazing performance. Next, I want to show you the Manage Participants option. If you want to start a session with your students, but you want to get everyone's attention, you can mute them all and then allow them to participate and unmute themselves later on. But if you're giving a lecture, you can also uncheck that box and then they will stay muted throughout the lecture. When you're done, you can choose to unmute all participants and then they can begin to ask questions again. Lastly, Zoom offers breakout rooms. These breakout sessions allow you to automatically or manually assign students to a separate Zoom meeting. However, you will not be able to record those meetings, though you can jump in between them to offer assistance in each of those meetings, and students can request assistance from those breakout sessions and have you join them. This can be a useful option if you're trying to do some group work during the session, but be careful that it can be difficult to manage. Lastly, some troubleshooting features. Make sure you have selected the appropriate mic and speakers, as well as your camera. In your video settings, I recommend turning on Enable HD if you're moving further away from the camera. That way they can still read what's happening. And if you're going to be writing anything, make sure you uncheck that mirror video option. Usually the standard is to have that checked, but by unchecking it, they can read any text that you have written behind you. When you're finished, just end meeting and choose to end meeting for all. That will do it for our Zoom tips and tricks video. I hope you have found it helpful. Thank you.